Hey, this is Zach with musclesandveggies.com. This is tips to improve your sleep and improve your fat loss. So our sleep and our recovery basically dictate the level of stress and or inflammation that we have in the body at that time. The lower your sleep quality and the lower your sleep quantity, the higher your stress hormone cortisol is. Cortisol rises, this makes it harder to burn fat and it makes it easier to burn your muscle. In this 2010 randomized crossover study, they took 10 overweight individuals and they put them on a diet for 14 days restricting calories. They actually had them sleep. Half the group did an 8.5 hour window, half the group did a 5.5 hour sleep window. The lower sleep group lost 55% less fat than the group that slept longer, and they lost 60% more muscle at the same time. They also had increased cravings and hunger. So what does this all mean? Basically, it doesn't matter how good your diet is, doesn't matter how good your workouts are. If your sleep is poor, you could be ruining all your efforts. Tip number 1, limit blue light exposure. So these blue waves of light actually mimic the same blue waves of light that the sun gives us. So the light coming in your eyes actually tells your brain to release daytime hormones. In this particular study, they highlighted how nighttime light exposure is higher than ever in human history. I have another video that explains this better if you'd like to look. Tip number 2, take magnesium before you go to bed. Magnesium is responsible for over 300 different processes in the human body, and it's estimated that 80% of the country is magnesium deficient. This is because we don't let the soil rest, so we've depleted the magnesium out of the soil. And another main problem is because the city water is so filtered that it strips out a lot of the magnesium we naturally got from springs. In this 2012 study with 46 elderly adults with insomnia, they found that magnesium supplementation actually increased sleep efficiency, increased sleep time, it increased melatonin. It also decreased their insomnia score and decreased cortisol. Tip number 3, black out your room as dark as possible. In this 2010 study, 116 individuals were actually exposed to dim light or room light, actually 8 hours before preceding bedtime. And what they found was the melatonin was suppressed in 99% of the individuals that were exposed to that room lighting before bed. And it actually suppressed melatonin up to 50%. So we want to protect ourselves from light at night. It's not natural. Even the smallest LED lights in your room have been shown to suppress melatonin. My sleep scores dramatically improved when I invested in blackout curtains. Tip number 4, make a nighttime routine. So try to form habits like getting away from your TV at a certain time or your computer. Maybe have a cup of tea, or read a book, or take a bath, things that are relaxing before bed. Create nighttime habits that tell your brain it's time to get ready for sleep. Some other important tips that I didn't want to leave out. Obviously dim the lights in the house at night. That helps really keep that melatonin from being suppressed. You can also get some really cool glasses that block the blue lights in case you're in environments that you can't control. These are Swannies, swanwakesleep.com is that how you can find those. And then also caffeine. Try to limit caffeine exposure to the first half of the day, like before noon. So I hope this helps. I hope you guys enjoyed this and learned something. Comment below if there's any practices that you think I missed or anything that you learned something from. And hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and you did learn something. And subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more from us at musclesandveggies.com. So thank you very much for watching. Zach with Muscles and Veggies Fitness.